Well, we're at the Hyperbaric Chamber. It's the second part of the driving range event that we had, and we're speaking to Debbie.
Hello.
Lovely to see you. You came along to the driving range event, and we were raising money and awareness of the Hyperbaric Chamber. Please, it looks like a bit of a building site at the moment. What's going on?
It is a total building site at the moment. We had the delivery of the chamber back at the beginning of October, and the very next day it was, well, that same night was the reconstruction of the front of the building, and the builders have moved in, organic builders, and they're assisting us building the front of the building. Steve Cowan is assisting with the building of the control room. We are in full swing with the electrics with Arden and Druggen, so that we can be prepared for the German manufacturers coming to test, commission, install, train this new it's hundreds of thousands of pounds, isn't it?
So in a nutshell, we're behind the fire station on Peel Road, and we did have a hyperbaric chamber in years gone by. I haven't got a clue why we're all, amongst all this new kit. What's the story?
The old facility closed in 2019 or 2018, sorry. And the new charity formed in 2019. The chambers would have cost in the region of 300,000 to bring up to standard. So our new charity decided that publicly charity money was better spent on buying a brand new state-of-the-art hyperbaric chamber that would see them into the future of between 40 years, dependent on the amount of use that it gets. But yeah.
And we've had a little tour around, and you've gone through the maths, and there is a lot of investment here, but it's much needed because it's got to be spot on, this equipment, because we're dealing with people's health.
Correct, and regulations and rules have changed. COVID has changed the world as well, but this facility, when it opens, will be one of the top of the 12 in the UK that we have, which are hyperbaric medicine facilities. And
you've got some great people in the team. I did meet Dr. Costas.
Dr. Costas has approached us. He's a hyperbaric doctor, and he's coming on. Well, he's returning in January.
Yeah.
So, he's going to help us greatly.
But it must be a big team effort to pull this together.
It's a little team at the moment. A very small team.
Oh, is that a hint?
Small and dynamic, but we are looking to the future.
Yeah.
And probably this time next year we'll be looking to start to employ people. So anybody with hyperbaric qualifications or ex-divers, if you have experience in operating chambers, then we'll be looking for you to contact us, really.
Well, there must be someone. There must be some people like that around the Isle of Man, because it is a haven for all kinds of expertise.
Yeah, anybody that's a hyperbaric doctors or technicians or diver medical technicians or chamber operators. Yeah, we're starting in the new year to look to the future. It'll be, everybody thinks that in April, once it's tested and commissioned, we'll be back in operations. That's not the case. We will need to then train staff. They will have to go to the UK on specialist training courses. They'll have to train on this facility and this piece of machinery. And then, it's subject to us having enough funds. And the care standards require us to have enough funding in the bank before we open the doors to any medical.
Well, I'm sure that's going to happen because it's always been supported. So if I want to find out more about the hyperbaric chamber, where do I go to? What's the page?
You can have a look at our website, which is www.hbot.im. Or you could give us a ring on 626 394. Donations, we take cheque, cash or PayPal. We have buckets around the island, so they just scan.
Well, we'll bring some cash down to you from our driving range day, because it was a lot of fun and it was great to see you up there, something a bit different. And it's lovely to catch up, and maybe we'll reunite next year when all the covers are off, shall we say, and we can come down and see this all shiny.
To have an open day, so which we will intend to do once we are all not a building site, that's what our intentions are. So, but once again, thank you to Mount Murray golf hotel and resort, and particularly everybody that turned up on such a cold day, and everybody who organised the event and raised or bought raffle tickets. Every penny is going now into the service provision, and we're at £819,000, and we're trying to raise that 1 million to be able to open the doors. So please, I know money is tight, everybody's, thinking of their pocket and Christmas, but it would be a perfect...
Well, everyone I think knows somebody who's benefited from the Hyperbaric Chamber, and it just so happened that the winner, Richard Bell, he'd had treatment in the chamber about 4 or 5 years ago, and then he went on to win the surprise win it was of the longest drive championship. So there you go, nice little story to round it off, and thank you, Debbie, and we'll catch up again.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jed. Thank you, Matt.